Welcome back to the Life After Divorce series. Today we are jumping into health, which is a really important and big topic here. I want to share some stories that people shared with me over on Threads about how their health improved after divorce. So we're just going to jump right into it, and I hope that these stories, they inspire you and remind you that, like, although divorce can sometimes feel really scary, there's a lot of beauty on the other side of it. All right, the first person said, "There was nothing actually wrong with me health-wise. I was just stressed from all the daily abuse. Once I separated from him, all my physical ailments went away. I was being tested for an autoimmune disease and all my symptoms went away completely." I went to the doctor so many times for like this rash that would break out on my arms and my elbows. And it would happen for like, it would flare up over the years. And I remember going to the doctor and asking them, "What was this?" And they're like, "Well, it kind of looks like eczema." I was like, "It doesn't really like, I don't know, it seems kind of weird, but I guess maybe it's eczema." And I tried different creams and things like that, and nothing seemed to actually work, but it would go away and come back at like random times. This went on for years. I remember having like these itchy patches all over my forearms, and then I get these like big red patches all over my elbows that would be really itchy and really like ugly too. I hated them. I was really self-conscious of them. After I moved out, I remember maybe a year after moving out, I had one little itchy patch on my wrist for like a minute. But beyond that, like I've never had those rashes come back. And it is wild to me to think that stress was causing that. And I fully believe it was. Anyway, let's move on. I just really related to that one. This next person says, "I no longer randomly pass out. That was a stress response and he had me stressed." This person said, "Years of migraine gone. No tense shoulders and remembering who I was." This person said, "My health improved dramatically. I didn't have an anxiety disorder. It was just him." I wonder how many people actually go into the doctor to get treated for anxiety or other issues and go on medication for something that actually is being caused by their partner and the stress that their partner places on them. Like that honestly breaks my heart like so much to think about that. This person said, "The I need a drink urge completely vanished." And I would bet that's true for a lot of people. This person said, "I'm not crazy. I had been living in flight or fight mode for years. Also, I don't have to fight over the thermostat anymore." Not related to health, but a nice perk. This person said, "I sleep through the night." That is, oh my gosh. So I remember for years waking up and I would just be up for hours in the middle of the night. And I remember thinking like, "Oh, that's just my brain. That's just how I'm wired." Like I would wake up and my mind would be racing and racing and racing over sometimes like super meaningless things, but I would be like stressing out about them at night. So I would get up and I would just be awake, or I would stay up way later until like I was finally tired enough to sleep. And I remember moving out, and although like there was still stress in my life because getting divorced was stressful and like co-parenting and things like that was still stressful after leaving, my sleep, like I don't get up in the middle of the night and like go sit on the couch now for an hour or two. Like I don't do that. I've had like patches of that in the years since I left, but it's not like this consistent thing in my life. And what I've learned is like, that's not me. You know, I'm not a person who wakes up in the middle of the night with racing thoughts. When that starts to happen now, it's like this huge indicator that there's something going on in my life that I need to deal with. Like something's stressing me out. I need to work with it and deal with it during the daytime, whether it's therapy, journaling, or like actually listening to my body and my feelings. And then those like, that bad sleep goes away and I get back to like really good sleep. Wild. This person just said, "My heart is happy. My head is quiet. Mistakes happen, stuff gets broken, things go wrong, and it's all okay. I can breathe, no more anxiety or panic attacks. My microscopic colitis is gone, so are the migraines. I started over at 57 after 32 years of marriage. It's never too late." Okay, somehow I just like end on ones that make me cry, but this was a quick one today, but I think, you know, the moral of the story is there's a lot of stories here that people shared with me about their sleep, their anxiety, their migraines, these random like autoimmune disorders, things going away after divorce, because the reality is that stress has a massive impact on our bodies. And I don't think we acknowledge that enough. So I'm so grateful for these women who shared their stories with me, and I hope that you find them inspiring. And if you have a similar story about getting a divorce and seeing your health improve afterwards, I would love to hear about that in the comments. I think your story can really inspire other women who are stuck in unhealthy relationships right now. And so I hope you decide to share those. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed for the next one. I will be doing another video on life after divorce. I don't know which one we're going to do next. Maybe hobbies, maybe home, maybe career. We'll see. But I hope to see you in that one. So take care. Thanks for being here.